Hey friends, this is a little mini pump up episode for the Elevate with Erica podcast. So thank you for tuning in. So I heard a message this morning through some Instagram scrolling I was doing, just trying to motivate myself to get going and figuring out what kind of message I wanted to share today. And I came across this video about, those that are successful are the people that can stay disciplined through chaos. And then I was in the middle of my workout today, and the trainer also said, can you keep going amongst the chaos? And I thought, okay, when things like double up in my life like that, messages come to me like that in one day, I know that I am supposed to spread the word. And so it took me back to when I first started my fitness journey, and I was coming out of divorce. I was like 30,000 plus in debt. I was moving in with a new boyfriend. I was just trying to navigate life and starting over with basically nothing but debt. And then on top of that, I was holding down this job that was just draining me, and going into the office every day, almost feeling like I was putting on a costume in my truck before I actually walked through the doors. Like, that's how out of body, out of character that role felt for me that I was fulfilling. It just wasn't aligned with who I am. I didn't enjoy any part of what I did, and I wished away my life for vacations and Fridays. And it's really sad to look back and think about those days. But I'm grateful for them at the same time, because they showed me exactly what I don't want. And because I was so freaking miserable, they pushed me to, despite that chaos, start building something better on the side for myself, taking daily steps to create the business that I'm running now. And I also started to take daily steps to show up for the things that I could control. And that was my mindset walking through those double doors to go into that office every single day. So amongst the chaos of that job and feeling miserable and feeling unsure about my life, I'm like, I gotta find, not that I had to find 20 to 30 minutes a day to move my body so that I could have the confidence I needed to fulfill that role while I was walking out my front door that morning. I needed that push because I was struggling. There was mornings where I was crying going into work and mornings when I was crying coming home. And the last thing I wanted to do was walk through that door and tell my husband what was going on, because it felt like he didn't understand. It felt like he was kind of giving me a one-liner back, like, yo, yeah, that sucks. It felt like no one heard me. And I became this person that thought, what is wrong with you? Like, pull your big girl panties up, Erica. This is what a job is. This is what all adults do. You're not supposed to like what you do. Like, only, the rich and famous love what they do, not you. This is the career you chose. You got to put food on the table. You got to have the government benefits. This is the way to the happy life. And for so long, I told myself to suck it up until I had had enough. And that's why I'm grateful for the chaos of that lifestyle, because it pushed me to create what I actually want my life to look like. And I'm not there yet. And my life is still chaotic as hell. It's stressful. I feel alone a lot of times. It's something a lot of people don't tell you about entrepreneurship, even though I have this amazing community of people that I can turn to virtually, and we have our in-person events every so often. On the day-to-day, when I'm sitting here in my house, in my dining room, also serving as my office, also has somehow turned into like the junk room for my family's crap, it feels lonely. Because entrepreneurship is a lot about putting in a lot of work day after day after day and having nothing to show for it day after day after day. It's like pumping the well, and you gotta keep pumping. And when you're surrounded by people who don't understand your dreams and your goals and what you're working for, especially with what I'm doing, which was, getting into a very non-traditional workspace, and, you feel like you've got that chitter chatter of, oh, what is she trying to do? Like be some kind of influencer or something? Like, why is she always sharing her workouts online? Like, I don't get it. Enough of the sweaty selfies, Erica. Like, what are you doing? Get a real job, right? It can feel very lonely. My life is still very chaotic today. I'm trying to balance this. And then I've got my boys home for summer and I'm feeling like, they're pulling on me. When are you going to be done with work today, mommy? And I'm trying to figure it all out. But you know what? You know why I'm seeing success? Because I'm staying disciplined to this thing that I want. I said I wanted it. I still want it today. And I'm staying disciplined amongst the chaos. And I wanted to share this with you today because I can't tell you the amount of times that I hear that people cannot start taking care of their health because their life is too chaotic right now. And they're waiting for tomorrow. And unfortunately, that is where 99% of your dreams and your goals go to die. What you have to figure out is how to stay determined and disciplined and self-motivated through the chaos, because life is chaotic. It's not this season. Quit lying to yourself. It's not the season that you're in. It's not because your kids are playing more sports right now, or now the kids are home. So now we're really busy this summer because we've got trips and vacations planned. Oh, but now they're going back to school and we're just on the struggle bus over here trying to figure out the homework thing. Oh, and now before you know it, the holidays are here, right? And now I really don't have time. I'll start at the beginning of the year. And we do this cycle over and over and over again, expecting life to not feel chaotic. And that's why you're not seeing success. We got to learn to thrive in the chaos. And you know what's great about that is you will start to redefine what chaos even means, right? Like, have you ever thought about, somebody who runs a multi-million-dollar business? What they consider chaos at the beginning stages of that business is probably like 10 times the chaos they deal with today, but now they're dealing with it in stride, right? So you start to redefine what chaos even means to you, and it really unlocks the next level for you and enables you to do more and more and more. So I want you to go out there this weekend. Start today. Hell, screw this weekend. Start today. Start making plans for how you are going to stay committed through the chaos. Now, that might mean right now, taking out a sheet of paper, I really believe in pen to paper, and writing a note to yourself, to the you that has attained the goal, right? What does she feel like? What would that feel like when you got there? He, she, what would that feel like once you reach that thing? And why does that matter to you? Right? And then write a letter from that person to you today. And this is the letter you're going to look back on every time you want to let chaos win. Chaos knock your dreams and your goals down to the bottom of the priority list. You're going to read this letter. It's you that has attained the goal, the one that beat all of her excuses and that learned how to thrive through chaos. She's telling you right now, thank you. Thank you for believing. Thank you for staying disciplined to what you said you wanted for your life. All right, you guys, I am rooting for you. I hope that you unlock the key to success, and that is thriving through chaos. Have a great weekend, you guys.